Stephen Howson, Full-Time Devils, post-match, Liverpool 2, Manchester United 0. If we think about the tactical aspects of the game, in the first half we was extremely lucky to still be in the game. David De Gea pulling out save after save, and the one off Coutinho on the line was as world-class as you're going to see from a goalkeeper. As I said, very lucky to still be in the tie, let alone the game at half-time. Van Gaal switched it, much to most people's discontent, but it did change the game. We looked a lot more assured in the second half defensively, and we looked a lot more assured in the second half, and the early second half going forward. Still unable to create a real gilt-edged chance though. And the last 15-20 minutes, Klopp mixed it up. He changed the formation that they was playing with. They looked to attack us a bit more, and they did. They eventually scored the second goal, and with that, it was over, wasn't it? We tried to fling it forward in a bit of a desperate attempt to score at the end, but do we even get a shot? I don't even think we got a shot off towards the end, did we? Gutless performance. I think if we have to look at the manager's going to get the lot of stick because people are already finished with him for the most part. But I think you have to give him some credit for the way he changed the tactics today. He didn't change the tactics enough, and maybe that's just because we didn't have the personnel in the squad or on the bench, on the pitch, to be able to actually go on and create something. But I think the senior players again need to look at themselves, because there wasn't a one of them outfield that actually did anything whatsoever. The Carrick was poor when he came on. Smalling did essentially nothing. Rojo didn't look at the races. Fellaini was, how he stayed on the pitch, I don't know, when he's on a yellow, and every single challenge he does is like he's ram raiding something. He has got no finesse in him whatsoever. He's on a yellow card, walking yellow card at any moment, and he managed to somehow not get a red today. I thought it was a certain with that ref. Martial, I suppose he's a senior player, but he's still only 20 years old. Very anonymous in the game today. Memphis, can't criticise him for the penalty. And I won't criticise him for the penalty because I don't think it was a penalty, and I don't even think it was a foul, in all honesty, and I don't think it was inside the box, so I'm not criticising him for that. But he was largely anonymous going forward. Great ball for Martial, who just couldn't get it out of his feet. That might have changed the game if we'd been able to get a shot off there. But Liverpool outfought us, and there can be no complaints about that. Liverpool pressed us hard, pressed us high, kept us pinned in. Van Gaal changed it. And then, Klopp switched it back on him, and it was too late when we decided to throw Herrera and Schweinsteiger on. The game was gone. There was nothing we could do. Where do we go from here now? Because most of you, I didn't agree, but most of you were saying this was our best opportunity, was the Europa League. And it wasn't the best opportunity. There's no way we can put two consistent games together to be able to win any given tie. And the teams that's left in this, it's going to be a nightmare to win. Dortmund are the favourites, and quite rightly so, because they are a phenomenal side at the moment. Did you see United beating them? I actually thought we'd struggle tonight. I didn't expect us to win tonight. I thought it was going to be a struggle, especially once I saw Fellaini in the team. I thought it was going to be a tough tie for us. I thought it'd be a very close game, but I did think we'd score. I predicted a win, but I only ever predict wins anyway. When was the last time you ever saw someone predict a loss in one of the previews? I did think it'd be a very difficult game for us here. It was more difficult than I thought it'd be. You can say a little bit of good fortune on Liverpool's behalf for their goals, but there's nothing in us, is there? There's no fight, there's no desire, there's absolutely nothing from Manchester United that gives you any hope. So yeah, some of the young lads have come in and they've done well. You take Rashford off at half-time when he's potentially your only counter-attacking outlet. I don't know. I don't know where you go from here. There's no point saying sack the manager, is there? Because, let's face it, it's not our decision. Someone's just tweeted me saying, let's get a petition going on change.org. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever heard, and they don't get listened to. The manager's in until the club decides otherwise, and I'm pretty sure he's in till the end of the summer, so don't waste your breath. Just put up with it and get behind the team. We've got another difficult game on Sunday, which I'm not sure we're going to get through. They're in flying form. We said it, where was I? Can't remember where I said it. I said it about a week ago anyway. The season could be over in the next 4 matches. And now there's only 3 left. We only need 2 defeats, really. Liverpool can get a draw, and they're through. They can even lose 1-0 and they're through. West Ham come and beat us on Sunday, and then we lose to City in the derby. That's the league gone, for definite. Top 4 is going to be too hard to do if we lose to City. We're out the FA Cup, we're out the Europa. Season's over. What do we do then? What do we do then? Anyway, stick it in the comments. What do you reckon? Is the season going to be over by the 20th of March? Is it, the City game? Is there any hope of us rescuing this in the second leg? I think if we'd have scored an away goal, I would have felt quite confident that we'd have been able to score at home and beat them. Now you're asking us to either score 2 and take it to penalties, which is just a lottery, or score 3. And I don't think Manchester United have got it in them to score 3 at the moment without a drastic change. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Stick it in the comments what you think and all that lot. See you in a bit.